Okay, so this right here is the Tesladin build, which is, in my opinion, one of the more OP builds you can have, in terms of just running around, like probably the best melee build, if you can call it that, but just running around, having fun, not really going too crazy. On players 1, this is very OP. On players 8 is a little bit different. It's a little bit harder. So I do use them for Ubering every now and then. That's why I have switch gear in here, which is just, I don't have a smiter right now. He used to be my smiter, but I kind of changed him into a Tesladin, because a very good friend of mine stopped, he didn't stop playing, but he just don't play as much anymore, so he donated me his dream helmet and his dream shield, and yeah, that's how I actually got to make him. So let's run through the gear real quick. As I said, I'm using a dream helmet, and I'm using a dream shield in a 45 all-res royal shield base, which is actually something I found and then gave to him so he could make it, and then he gave it back to me once he kind of stopped playing. And I'm rocking a High Lords, and I'm using Enigma on this guy. I'm using a Grief. I'm using these 20 increased attack speed with 10 crushing blow for more damage and increased attack speed. And I'm using a dual leech ring plus a Raven Frost. And I know he got the T-Guards on right now. He's actually not supposed to have that on. Need to switch that out for Dungos. There we go. A 14 reduced damage with Dungos, and I'm using a Raven Frost. I don't know if I said that already. I'm using Gore Riders. And then we have some resist charms, mostly for Ubering. We have a couple other charms as well. Just some random stuff, to be honest. But what you're really looking for is those max damage AR, in my opinion. They are just pretty hard to come by. It's not the easiest charms to find, for sure. Got one offensive skiller. Don't actually know why I got that. Yeah, and that's it. On the switch we have a CTA and a Spirit. And we should check the Mercenary. On the Mercenary, you have a Treachery, and a V-Gaze, and a Reaper's Toll, to basically break all the immunities, the physical immunities. Not that you really need that with this guy, because the tick damage from the Holy Shock is literally so good that you'll run through most of the game with no problem. If I do go do bail and stuff like that, I do like to use Vedongos just in case there's a lot of souls. The lightning absorb is really nice. And then my poison resist is absolutely terrible. Like, does not get any worse than this. But other than that, everything else is looking pretty decent. I put enough strength into wear the Enigma, and then enough dex to have max block with Holy Shield on, and the rest into Vitality, basically. And this one, I feel like I need to show the stats off real quick, just because it might be a little confusing. So I have Vigor for running. I have 20 hard points into Lightning Resist, 20 hard points into Salvation, since these two are synergies to the Holy Shock aura I'm getting from the dual dreams. So we max those two out. We put 1 point in so we have bigger for running faster. I put 1 point into fanaticism for when I am doing Ubers. And then I kinda screwed up when I made it, because in the beginning I didn't have the Annie and stuff, so I have to respec them again to basically to save 4 skill points on this tree that I then can put in to sacrifice instead to max this one out, and then put the last one into to seal. Maybe I'll put a little bit into Holy Shield actually, just for the longer duration. So it's, but yeah, that's about it. Let's take him for a quick run. I'll just go do, we'll do a Chaos run. Like to always check those right next to the waypoint, since I actually found a Burr rune in one of them, and in the same day I found a Jar rune. But yeah, you're gonna see how I don't actually have to do anything. They will die from just the tick damage. It takes a little bit, so I usually like to help with seal, but grab the full Richu real quick. It's just very nice, and he has the Holy Freeze aura on my mercenary that freezes everything when I get near it, so they don't hit me nearly as fast. And then with the Reaver's Tool and the Decrypt, it's making them like go slow motion basically. I've seen a video on the new Holy Fire build, which seems slightly broken. Very fun, slightly broken though. But it kind of seems a little bit fun to have something that is just next level OP, like nothing can compare. So there's like just one thing in the game that are like absolutely ridiculous. Not that this is not ridiculous, because this is kinda is up there for sure. But he kinda runs through. Of course, this only plays one, since it's all on BNet, and I don't want to invite a bunch of people to get a players 8. But yeah, the AoE on this character is fairly good, especially thinking about just running around. Like, I have other melee builds. This is definitely my favorite one for sure. Like, I love my Pit Striker because everything on him is like legitimately perfect gear almost, and everything looks incredible. But this is just fun. The Enigma is very nice because it lets you reposition your mercenary if you need him close by, or also if for any melee character when you're fucking running around and it becomes really annoying going through River Flame and then taking a blind alley and you have to like turn around, run all the way back. So having that Enigma, just being able to quickly switch over to the next side. Don't have to run like this. It's priceless. It's not necessary for sure. Like, you can definitely do without, but it is just a nicer way to move around for sure. And so the reason I like to use them for Ubering at the moment is actually because my conviction order will literally not let Mephisto use his convection aura, so you basically never get one shot. You just run through Uber Tristan with no issues. It's very nice.
Not enough mana.
Got the bow. There we go. Don't want to accidentally die here, just because I forgot something. There we go. I like to have vigor on my CTA, that way I always know if I'm on my CTA or not. But as you see, he melts. He absolutely freaking melts. And it doesn't even... he doesn't really meet somebody that that can be fully immune to him. So it really lets you go anywhere in the game, basically. There is not a lot of places where you can go. So just going over the advanced stats real quick to see how everything is looking. I do believe I need 10 more faster hit recovery. I'll get that through charms though. Once I find some good charms, I can put on him. But as he's going right now, he is kind of beastie. I can't complain. And I got a feeling once the new patch comes in and we get the distant base damage on the Holy Shock, he's really gonna shine. And it's gonna be even better, is my guess. So if they don't change the Holy Fire, I might make a Hand of Justice and a Dragon Armor to basically have both of them, and I'll respec and put some points into Fire Resist to max out the synergy, and that would probably give me even more damage than I have now. Plus it would help if somebody is lightning and physical immune, but it's not really necessary because he still clears super fast. But yeah, that is the build, and it's pretty expensive in terms of high runes and certain items like the crafted gloves and all these things. It's not necessarily the easiest things to come by, but it is very fun to play. So that is it for me.